Hi, Sag. Happy June. Now, this is going to be a love reading. It's supposed to be a love focus, but a lot of these cards are looking a lot like wealth and prosperity and job and career. So I'm just going to get into the reading. I hope that it gels with your smell. If it doesn't, then check your moon or your rising. You know the drill. Okay, I'm just going to get started. So, first said, the first card in this reading, you have the Four of Earth, which speaks of security. The Four of Earth. I'm using the Vision Quest spread. It's not that traditional. It's actually just quite. It's not traditional at all, which is what I love. It's more Native American based and focused wisdom, and I love it. So yeah, let's get into it. I feel like this Four of Earth security. It could mean a tight clench on the one that you love, being that this I asked in focus of this being a love reading. But I feel your reading is leaning more towards finances and wealth. Shit. I feel like this is more so you wanted to prosper in your career and in your standing in the world. I feel like you want a solid foundation of your own making. You are even adopting a more like earth sign kind of approach to focus on wealth and stability. And I say that because you have the Father of Earth right next to it. And the earth is the earth. I'm sorry, the earth is the earth. The earth is earth sign energy like Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Okay? And so you have the Father of Earth here. Right next door to that. So I feel like this is your focus is on starting on businesses. You're disciplined, reliable, practical. You're focusing on tangible results. Like I kind of get the feeling that some of you are leaving someone for more worldly duties, or if you aren't, or if you aren't, or if you haven't, or you haven't. Oh my God! Or if you haven't left them already, then this is what's in your midst or in your thoughts. Okay, it's like you're this sun and this two of earth coming together, really to move on to something different or something better or something more prosperous, or a big change is coming. Okay. Or it can simply mean that you are having fun at work, or the work that you do, you love it and it's blissful and beautiful, just like the sun. Or you may be traveling a lot or going on a lot of adventures, and this change with this two of earth here is much needed as you utilize the different skills you have within you and you focus on accumulating wealth. So you may be like a lot of your childlike dreams or childlike talents or just talents may be emerging right now. And that could be the scenario for some of you. You're almost leaving someone because of your focus, because your focus is more on prosperity and wealth this month. Um, the time has come. You have the Judgment or the Spirit Guide card in this deck. I love how they call it Spirit Guide. It's like rising to your higher self, trusting spirit, trusting in the omens that are around you, trusting in yourself and your higher power, and believing in yourself and believing in spirit, in the spirit world. Okay, so I feel like the time has come. Judgment, Spirit Guide in this deck had to narrow your focus, like you're getting rid of excess. So for some of you, if you had multiple partners and flings, maybe this is what the Son of Cups is in reverse. Okay? You may want to get grounded and centered and nurture yourself and your body like the Mother of Earth, because what came up and paired up next to what came up right next to the Son of Earth, you have the Mother of Earth. I mean, the Son of Water in reverse. You have the Mother of Earth who is holding a child. And this depicts this picture very well, and the essence of this picture very well, because it basically means you may want to get grounded and centered and nurture yourself and your body, just like this picture. You want to listen to spirit more about your promiscuous sexuality, okay, or over sensuousness, which is this Knight of Cups, and I mean the Son of Cups in reverse. Or you may simply cut off the offering of love to someone, or they can be doing this to you. And perhaps they may be a water sign. The water signs is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And they rule emotions, sensitivity, psychic energy, intuitiveness, compassion, warmth, love. So a few different messages here. It's going to be different for different people. I feel like you really, like, there's a strong urge to follow the spirit in this reading, which is beautiful, said. So it's either some of you are still caught up in a particular person, but on the verge of leaving and following your need to break free. Because I definitely feel like this is like incubation time, or time for going within, or time to, and reading on your own inner light, or feeding off your own inner light. Alright? And like I said, you might have had it to neglect, because over here you have the grandmother card and in reverse. And then you have the Six of Fire card. And this is coming under the section of the Sun and the Two of Earth. So for this being the situation, the Sun and the Two of Earth, I feel like with these two cards falling in the placement on below it, I feel like the energy or the essence or the advice that Spirit wants you to do or that it's telling me about you guys, is that for some of you, this Empress, which is the grandmother in this deck, which is in reverse, I feel like you might have had to put on hold this love interest, which can be represented as the Empress or the grandmother. And that's why she's in reverse, because she may be neglected, or you may be putting them on hold, so that's why they're coming up in reverse. I mean, that's not where your focus is right now, when they may be feeling a little bit neglected of some sort. I feel like you're doing this for the sake of your status within society. Six of Wands, fire, and passion, community. You're standing within a community. I feel like you're worrying about your status within the community or within society, such as your dreams and endeavors, rather than narrowing your focus on a particular relationship or a particular person. And that's why this person may be in reverse here for some of you. I feel like, well, Sagittarius, naturally, you have a belonging to humanity, and you have a duty to fulfill within the greater good of all. And maybe a water sign may not be able to understand that, because they're fully merging and fully immersing in the relationship, and you kind of want to just trot your stuff. So maybe that may be the case for some of you, if you are dealing with a water sign. Back over to this Ace of Earth here. This Ace of Earth, which falls under the Four of Earth, security. So the advice from the Four of Earth is this Ace of Earth. So there's so much Earth, there's so much Pentacles, which is money, which is finances, which is stability, which is business acumen, tangible, practical results, wanting to see things come to fruition. You're not in la la land. You're actually you're seeing the results, and you're working hard at it. Very good work ethic. So I feel like this is highlighting that that you are giving form, okay? Foundations have been laid, and the fruits of your labor are manifesting, all with the help of the fact that you are unapologetically you right now. Because what falls underneath that, or the outcome, you have the Mother of Air, which is a stern, discerning, confident, intellectual, professional, very good at communicating, very good at starting businesses as well. But with this Mother of Air here, I feel like you've got the strength to be who you are. You're not really fussed on who others want you to be. You're filled with inspiration, and you're very self-aware, okay? And this is a beautiful thing to have right now. I feel like you're very headstrong, very focused on your career, and trying to see things come into fruition and get the money, get them monies. I feel like And then but you have the lovers here, which can be confusing because I don't really think it means too much of ooh, goo, goo, gaga, mush, gush, love. I think in this spread, it basically means, ooh, it basically means a feeling. Okay? I feel like, I mean, not a feeling. I'm missing. Gosh, my eyes, I can't really see the screen. It's getting foggy. Whew. Maybe you've reached an agreement or you've come to make a decision, okay? The lovers can demonstrate a decision made which was guiding to follow your endeavors or other goals, all right? So maybe you and somebody else has reached a deeper level of understanding, and it was a mutual agreement for each of you to follow your spirit and follow your heart and move on, okay? So the lovers can sometimes mean choices or make a decision or come to a certain agreement. And with these two pairs, I feel like maybe the decision was to follow your heart, and your heart was more so along the lines of following your goals and your passions, let alone a relationship. Okay, Spirit is calling you to be close to the heavens, just like this passionate daughter of fire here. This could be you, Sagittarius, because it's a fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You have the courage to want to create, and you have an earnest for passion projects, or you're just passionate, and you want to get things moving. You want to get things off the ground. You have a lot of fire and earth within you right now. You want to see tangible results. You don't really have too much time for emotion, I don't feel, for a lot of you. And then, of course, this is a general reading, so the messages are going to be different from other people. I feel like for those of you who are in happy bonds, I feel like you simply want to be the provider for your lover, and that can be what the presence of this Father of Earth here, and then the Mother of Earth here, and then this Fourth Earth, and then the Ace of Earth. So much Earth, so much. So maybe you may be even dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, that a lover of some sort, or you may have this in your chart. But if not, you are definitely embodying this and definitely adopting the qualities of such zodiac signs right now, Sag. You want to be that provider. You want to be the man of the house or the woman of the house. And I feel like you have a bunch of business ideas birthing to help with that. You may go into business with your spouse, or for some of you, may have children on the way, or have children already. Okay, and then you want to be the caretaker of the family, and Spirit is urging you to curb more of that provocative nature. Okay, which is that Knight of Cups in reverse, and tend to your lover, the Mother of Earth. Okay, which is what these brings me back to these. Speaking of the scenario of people who are in an established bond that is healthy. So for those of you who have a family and that you want to curb your more provocative and promiscuous ways for your lover, you want the outcome is that you'd both have agreed to deepen the level of your relationship, I feel. And that's what the presence of this lovers and the Eight of Water can mean for some of you. It can mean that you have decided that you want to go to the next level in the relationship and you want to take the next stage in the relationship. That can be what this can mean for some of you who's in an established bond. And some of you Sagittarius men, you may be sorry. You may be taking control over a certain significant other who is pregnant, and that may be the presence of this grandmother in reverse, or this emperor in reverse here, and then this sun card up in reverse. Maybe you're expecting a pregnancy, okay? And then there's Mother of Earth with the holding the child. Maybe you are, some of you Sagittarius men are watching over the significant other who is pregnant, and they may be feeling out of sorts or out of whack because they are pregnant. They may not feel that strong, and you may feel like you have to take care of them. Okay, they don't feel up to par. To keep their body and the baby safe, to help nurture them back to good health, or to help them feel strong because they may feel a little bit weak because of the baby. And you just want to help them to be in a healthy state. And this is what healthy state in the healthy body, and get the body back on track, which is what the Six of Victory can mean, or the Six of Fire, which is victory, or can mean good health. Okay, and bear in mind this is only going to be for some of you. So now, Sag, that is your reading. I hope that, and then the base of the reading, you have the small Madison wheel in this deck, but it really means the wheel of fortune. So whatever is happening is destined, and you are moving through the cycles of life. You're on track, and whatever is happening, whether you are separating from somebody or whether you are receiving a pregnancy, this is a gift from the universe or a gift from God, or this was destined. Okay, so don't stress, and I don't think you are. And the oracle messages for you guys this month: you have received emotional healing. As your inner heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. So this is the message for some of you who are planning on moving on from someone else and want to go more into your career endeavors. And for those of you who are trying to go into more career endeavors, your desire is within your reach. Okay? Have faith, as everything is working in your favor. And this is from the magical messages from the fairy. And then from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, you received Loyal Heart in reverse. So these are going to be different messages for different people. Okay? I'm just going to read them out. Are you stubborn or overly tenacious about an idea? Have you become so attached to something that you just don't know how to let it go? Could it be that it's become so much a part of you that you wouldn't know who you are without it? Now is the time to look at outdated beliefs, old ideas, and misplaced loyalties. Betrayal is only a signal that it is time to prune away all who don't deserve your trust and have no place in your life. Be new, think new, and be open to your heart to new things. Let go of, oh my gosh, you guys, I really cannot see. What is going on? This is scary. Let go of the old and all of your attachments. Spirit has awesome plans for you. Make some room. But you also received happy, happy. Joy and fulfillment. A sense of fulfillment. A feeling that all is well. Your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment, whatever is happening, and be satisfied with things as they are. You're free from, oh my gosh, as they are. You're free from the shackles of longing and able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy moment to moment. For you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. Now is the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because something is outside of yourself. Your happiness is a result of your being at one with, oh my gosh, I can't see, sorry. I can't see. Oh, fucking hell. I think it's these lights are blinding me. I'm sorry, Sagittarius. This is a time to take pride in your accomplishments. You're doing good work, providing exceptional service, and are well compensated for the world rains gratitude upon you. And you're happy within the results of your efforts and creativity. Isn't it amazing to consider all that you have done? Remember your partnership with Spirit. I feel like that's the focus of this reading. In this moment too, your soul has always known you could accomplish anything if it brought you joy. Beautiful. Now, from the romance angels, you received keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So this message may be pertaining to some of you. And then free yourself. It is time to take back control of your life. And then last but not least, you received the fox from the medicine cards. 25. Fox is telling you. Fox is all about camouflage, okay? Willie Fox has many allies in the woodlands, including the foliage, which offers protection and much medicine. Fox is seemingly able to vanish amidst the lush undergrowth of the forest. This flora is Fox's ally, the ability to oh my god. Oh my god, my eyes are doing a number. Okay. The ability to melt into one's surroundings and be unnoticed is a powerful gift when one is observing the activities of others. Another natural gift of Fox is the ability to adapt to winter by changing color, like the chameleon. Its rich white winter coat allows Fox to blend into the snow when the leaves no longer linger. Fox medicine involves adaptability, cunning observation, integration, and swiftness of thought and action. These traits may also include quick decisiveness and sure-footedness in the physical world. Fox's ability to be unseen allows it to be the protector of the family unit. Talking about family unit, as I said earlier. If danger arises, Fox is Johnny on the spot. This accomplished through Fox's ability to observe undetected without making others self-conscious. Fox is always concerned with the safety of family members and is an excellent talisman for those traveling far afield. If Fox has chosen to share his medicine with you, it is a sign that you are to become like the wind. Aha, brilliant. This is all about spirit, which is unseen yet is able to weave into and through any location or situation. And just like with this daughter of fire, which is you, this card wants you are so one with spirit. You see her burning these sacred herbs, the sacred sage herbs. This is you're so in tune with the heavens right now. Beautiful. Which is unseen yet able to weave and through any location or situation. You will be wise to observe the acts of others rather than their words at this time. Use your cunning nature in a positive way. Keep silent about who and what and why you are observing. In learning the art of camouflage, you need to test your abilities to pull this off. While learning from the fox, you might also gain confidence in your ability to know instantly what will happen next. After observing for a while, you'll become aware of certain predictability in given situations and be able to quickly make your move. Fox medicine teaches the art of oneness through the understanding of camouflage. This applies on the levels from rocks to God. With fox medicine, you're being asked to see all things of uses for oneness. Beautiful. Thank you very much, Serge. That is your reading. I hope that it resonated with you. I like doing that at the end. Um. So yeah, please subscribe if you're a newbie, cause I will be back really soon. Bye bye.